Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in tonight. We are back for Fantasy Rip League Week 3, which means, yes, we made it into the Final Four of the league. There were 16 teams to start out, and weeks 1 and 2, you added up your points, and then the 4 teams with the most points through those 2 weeks made it to week 3, and now we've got the semifinals, and if we win this week, we get to the finals in week 4. And then the process starts all over again. So if you're watching this and you have a YouTube channel, or you're thinking about making a YouTube channel, and this idea of the Fantasy Rip League intrigues you, go check out Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards, and let him know that you want to be a part of the Fantasy Rip League starting in week 5, and then that'll go through week 8, then it'll start over again in week 9. So you have multiple opportunities. If you're on the fence about it and you only want to do for a few weeks, you can do that. But it's a fun time. The guys are all really great, and hope to keep it going throughout the season. So today we've got retail. The first 2 weeks we did hobby, Donruss, and certified. It worked out well, obviously, but it adds up quickly. So today we've got a select blaster, which gives us 132 cards, and we have a score blaster and a select hanger, which gives us 20 cards. Now, the big thing in Fantasy Rip League is you want parallels. So here we get 4 hanger box exclusive light blue prisms that are die cuts, and then 1 silver, so 5 parallels here. And then in the score blaster, you get 6. So we've got 11 shots and a multiplier. The trade-off is that because these are so cheap, you're probably not going to hit an autograph, probably not going to hit any numbered cards, anything like that. So we are chancing our week 3 basically on the back of these limited parallels, but because we have 132 cards in here, there's a high chance we're going to get all the big guys. So at the very worst, we're going to have a star-studded lineup with no multipliers. So let's rip into this score first, take a look and see what we get. If you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Coming up on 250, going to do a small giveaway at 250, and then if we hit 300, we'll definitely do a second giveaway then. So definitely, if you're interested in this, subscribe, keep watching the videos, and stay tuned for more info on that. All right, I'm going to go through these kind of quickly, just because everyone has probably seen score, maybe tired of seeing score. We'll try to figure out the lineup as we go. All right, Lamar Jackson off the bat, so he's going to hold down QB for now. Sam Darnold, David Montgomery. Oh, is that a relic? Oh, we got a relic. Henry Ruggs. I didn't know you get a relic in here. Is that guaranteed? It is not. So that's a good one. That's a multiplier of 4. So Henry Ruggs will definitely be in our lineup here, playing Miami this week. David Montgomery, another running back. We got Von Miller here. Denver defense at Jacksonville this week. Oh, no, they played Jacksonville last week. I'm sorry. Denver has a really good matchup this week, and I'm trying to remember who it is. I think it's... who is it? Oh, it's the Jets. So we're going to start Von Miller as our defense special teams here. We got a score team, Justin Jefferson. So we'll put him here for now. Shane Buechele, Pat Freiermuth, Chris Evans, Jimmy G, Jerry Jeudy, and Steve Largent. So good first pack. Good start for us. CEH, I'd be worried about him if I were a Chiefs fan. Mike Strahan, Miles Jack, Romeo Okwara, Olamide Zacchaeus, Tua, he's out, fractured ribs. DeAndre Swift, that was weird. They didn't use him a whole lot. Should have used him a lot more on Monday night. Elijah Moore, Tyson Campbell, Dylan Moses, Alec Ingold, and Tom Brady. So I think the way Tom Brady is playing, he warrants consideration, but probably won't use him just because Lamar has that Konami code with the rushing. Add those extra points in fantasy. All right, Devin McCourty, looks like we got our first Parallel here, Chad Johnson, Adam Thielen, and our first parallel is, it is numbered, Daz Newsome. But unfortunately for Daz, we can't really use him. Not productive enough. We've got the Tampa Bay Bucks defense here. Good looking card. Dalvin Cook, we'll throw him there just to start. Asante Samuel Jr., Ben Skowronek, Kenny Yeboah, Kenyon Drake, and Brian Burns. CeeDee Lamb here. Good shot, action shot there. Chris Godwin, wow, what a cool picture that is. Joe Scobert, DeAndre Swift again. We got a Zach Wilson. 2021 rookie Larry Fitzgerald. Patrick Jones the second. Hey, Mac Jones, there we go. Ian Book. Fred Warner. Tim Patrick, and Mark Gastineau. All right. Nothing crazy so far. So actually what I'm looking for is another Denver defensive player so that I can move Von Miller over to the IDP and play Denver on the DST as well. Travis Fulgham, Myles Gaskin, Todd Gurley, oof. Harrison Smith, CJ Marable. There's our Panthers D card. So they're playing Houston. I might move Davis and Mills first start. So I might move Vaughn over, put the Panthers here for the time being. Got Derrick Henry's score team. Kyle Pitts, tight end. Rakeem Boyd, Tutu Atwell, Charles Woodson, and Johnny Hecker. Johnny Hecker. That was if you guys saw the Colts Rams highlight, the Hecker bobble almost cost him the game. Although it was a really bad snap. Frank Gore, Le'Veon Bell, Ravens now, Justin Jefferson, Myles Garrett. We got Stephon Gilmore, Jalen Ramsey and Jair Alexander, three of the best corners in the league. Chase Claypool, Shaka Toney, Joseph Osai, Javonte Williams, Brad Chubb out again, although we can use that. Let's throw him in DST. Even though he's not playing, he's good enough to plug in to get the whole defense. So Marshall Faulk, Keenan Allen. All right, feeling good so far. Could use another parallel to play here. Saquon, Pascal, Anthony Miller, Ryan Tannehill, Drew Lock, yuck. Game Face, Charles Woodson, score team DK Metcalf, Christian Darrisaw, looking good in the running game so far. Jay Tuffelli. Micah Parsons is tempting. Nah. Just because he lined up a DE, but he only had one sack last week. Michael Gallup. And there's Von Miller right there. So just continuity purposes, we'll put Vaughn in there. Four packs left here. Not seeing as many parallels as they guaranteed us here, which is kind of weird. Josh Allen, Fletcher Cox, Aaron Rodgers, Mike Vick. Do I want to play any of these guys? I think we'll stick with Lamar. Tom Brady again, Drew Brees, Kellen Mond, Brendan Knox, Devontae Smith, Richard Sherman, and Nelson Aguilar. I'm wondering if I'm missing this because these Blaster exclusive gold insert parallels, which I think is this, but I'm not seeing other parallels. I don't know if you guys have seen any that I've missed, but I'm looking at these cards and I don't see anything that would be considered a parallel. So unless I'm missing something, we're not going to hit 6 parallels, I don't think. All right, DeMarcus Lawrence, CJ going ham, BJ Goodson, Tariq Cohen, TJ Watt, ooh, Joey B, Elijah Mitchell, nah, not gonna play him. Marquez Stevenson, Atedekumbo Agundaje, I think. Probably butchered that. JC Jackson is interesting just because they're playing the Saints, and he's a pick machine. Do we want? We'll put him here. Consider that, him versus Vaughn. Jeremy Chin and Christian Kirk there as well. All right, we got Gronk. Got to put Gronk in. He's just been 4 touchdowns already. Tom Brady looking ageless. Doesn't need the playbook. Doesn't need to watch film. Danny Amendola, he's out for a bit. Calvin Ridley, not going to play him over Justin Jefferson, I don't think. Anthony Harris, Travis Fulgham again. Maybe that's the gold right there. Yeah, that's the gold parallel right there. So I'm looking for a yellow border. Wow, that is just so difficult to discern. All right, so the score is gold and then the yellow border. All right, so I'll have to go back and check for those. Devontae Smith. Mahomes, not going to play him even though he's got a decent matchup this week. Lamar's rushing, I think, is just too valuable right now. Owusu Koramoah, Chuba Hubbard, Seth Williams, Nick Bosa, and Noah Fant. So it looks like, guys, I missed these gold parallels that they've got in here. So I apologize for missing these. So Fulgham was 1. Maribel was 1. I just want to make sure there's nobody that I, need to use here. Tariq Cohen, yeah, not going to use him. Drew Lock, that would be foolish. So yeah, nothing really good there anyway. Ooh, Jalen Hurts against the Cowboys. Not going to start him over Lamar. I think Kyler's probably the only guy I'd start over Lamar. Devontae Parker, Odell Beckham, JT, nah. Niners, Bears. Score team Adams, I'm going to play him over Jefferson for sure. Costello, Barmore, Newman, Tony G, and Austin Eckler. So that's our lineup so far. I would be happy with that if we get nothing else, honestly, because we got, it's stacked, and then the Ruggs is a 4x multiplier. So happy if that's what we come out with. But let's see what's in the score hanger. Been a while since I've opened one of these. Got our pack nestled in there. All right. Okay. Let's save our multipliers for the end here. All right. Well, we got an Uche silver parallel. So what I'm going to do is use them for the DST, just because that's a double, and they're playing the Saints, which I like that matchup a lot. So let's take a look at these cards here. These are going to be considered base. Josh Jacobs, Frank Gore, Dak, Brandon Ayuk, criminally underutilized so far. I don't know what that's about. Beckham, Anthony McFarland, and Deshaun Watson. So nothing really usable there. Let's see here. Got a Carson Wentz. Obviously, he is out. Cole Kmet, Peyton Manning, James Robinson. Oh, we got a white. Huh. You don't get see a whole lot of. Oh, a zebra. Jeff Okuda. Of all players to get a zebra of. This poor guy might be one of the bigger busts of the last couple drafts. I think it's safe to call him that now. He just got torched last year, tore his Achilles this year. But still cool to see a zebra in the wild. But we're not going to play that because he is out and the Lions' defense is terrible. So, all right, we got Raekwon Davis, CEH here. All right, let's see what we got. Jacob Eason. Now that's interesting because he's starting, and he'd be a double. I still don't think I can play him over Lamar though in his first start. Van Jefferson. ×2. No, I'm not going to play him too much volatility. There we go. Mahomes and then Nick Bosa. So I'm going to play Mahomes ×2, and then I'm going to play Nick Bosa as my IDP just because he's ×2 as well. So that is what we'll go with. I like it. Mahomes ×2. Gronk ×1. Henry and Cook ×1. Pat's defense ×2. Nick Bosa ×2, Devontae Adams, and Henry Ruggs ×4. So that about does it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wish us luck this week. Hopefully we'll be back next week for the finals. If not, it was fun. If so, maybe I'll do a big box, big hobby box. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon, probably this weekend, with a big mail day. I've got a ton of stuff that I've accrued over the last month or so please tune in for that. And until then, thanks a lot. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you soon.